it seems the public may not have fully forgiven Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield for skipping the queue, famously, to see the Queen lying in state, because they were booed by the audience as they accepted an award at the National Television Awards last night.
Definitely.
Dear, oh dear. It even saw Holly leave the event early, just 30 minutes after appearing on stage, which meant Phil was left alone to be asked about queuegate by talkTV's correspondent, Oliver Whitfield-Miocic.
Phil, do you think this vindicates you for queuegate? Do you think now that you've won this, the public have said, actually, we don't care that much about queuegate?
We are so grateful to our amazing viewers. We love them.
See, the thing is, they all voted before queuegate, unfortunately, so he might be grateful for them still backing them, but actually we don't know whether they still back them. But, Kevin, you've been to the National Television Awards many times for your sins. Luckily, you don't have to go anymore. Should they give the award back, do you think?
Yeah, I think they should give the award back. They won't, but they should, because they so misjudged the public in terms of what they did with the queue. And for two people in the public eye making a programme that is watched by 1 million people every day, they should have more of a feeling for people's sensibilities. So for that mistake, yeah, give it back. But they won't. And the point about the national
cancel culture,
as I said, that was, they call it the National ITV Awards, where the showbiz industry gathers to watch programmes and stars from ITV win awards. But what it is the public vote, the viewers vote for these programmes. So what happens is the same, but I know this because I used to have to write about it every year, and every single year, every single winner was exactly the same. So the same people vote for the same programmes and the same stars every single year. Anton Deck have won Best TV Personalities 21 years in a row. This Morning has won Best Daytime Show 21 years in a row, and on it goes. So if Phil and Holly committed genocide, they'd still win Best Daytime Programme this time next year.
I'm not sure they would. Sun journalist Lottie, who attended the ceremony, she said it was awkward as hell, and perhaps a majority of people of the public who were there were booing.
You didn't sound like that, though, did it?
No, because the microphones are down in the pit where celebrities are sitting.
Yeah, the public are up in the gods.
Look at the gods. Holly, by all accounts, is a lovely, lovely person, and having this amount,
I was just waiting.
Well, having this amount of hatred from the public is going to really affect her. But they shouldn't have to give the award back. It's not Holly and Phil's award. It's for This Morning. Dermot, Alison Hammond, they deserve it as well. It's not just about Holly and Phil.
This Morning have an amazing roster of presenters, and Holly and Phil. It's an incredible show, and they obviously deserved to win it. However, Alison Hammond was robbed. It's about time that she won the trophy from Anton Deck. They didn't do anything wrong. We work in the media. They had media passes. They used those media passes to gain access to media.
They misjudged it.
They misjudged it. They got it wrong.
You're right.
I get that it was misjudged, but how can you possibly judge something like that?
Sharon Osbourne and I went down with media passes, and we didn't jump the queue.
You also filmed people talking to you, which they didn't do. So they weren't talking to anyone. They weren't working at all.
I understand that, but they weren't the only people there who were part of the press and part of the media who were using those media passes.
Yeah, but when they were asked about it, right, they said that they were down there because they'd been asked to go to do a piece of filming which never appeared, has never been seen. Nobody knows whether they did it or not. And it's pretty clear that they made at least some, shall we say, alterations to the reality when they explained what they were doing.
I don't think it happened. And I don't think it actually showed them in a great light that David Beckham and there were other people. The thing is that there were other people. So if everybody had done that, I think, funnily enough, they wouldn't have stood out.
Here's their profound mistake. In Britain, you do not break the rules of the queue. It's as simple as that. They should have known that as well.
Is it not kind of a bit time for these award ceremonies to be knocked on the head anyway? Because we're supposed to be in this cost of living crisis. You know, here's all these celebrities.
It's been knocked on the head because we weren't nominated. That's why it's been knocked on the head.
I'm not interested in awards, right? I don't need awards. But the point is, I don't think they should be having awards ceremonies when people can't, afford to put petrol in their car.
I disagree. But
Korea's always been award resistant.